Hello and welcome to Aberdeen and this easyJet flight down to Manchester. I'm pressed for time, so I want to get underway. Have a look at the map. Hopefully it's my proper map working, and that will show you our route today as we travel southwards from Aberdeen up in Scotland down to Manchester in northern UK. Flight time in the region of about 50 minutes. Some interesting weather here in Aberdeen. Just look at that cloud. It's an early morning easyJet flight. Let's get ourselves underway. Battery 121. APU master switch. APU start. So, cruising today at an altitude of just 23,000 feet for this flight into Manchester. 23,000 because obviously it's a short flight. So we depart out from Aberdeen. So yeah, got to make the most of this. It's probably going to be the last airline flight for a little while. Don't know, might be able to squeeze something in at the weekend. Not too sure, maybe not. We'll see. It's going to be pretty busy for the next week or two, but we'll try and bring you as much flights as I can. Okay, we are up and running. There we are. Get some brightness into there, brightness into there, brightness into there. Awesome. So the APUs on line. Probe wind heat. Bleed. Get the ideas doing their thing. Emergency lights. Strobe lights. Altimeter. 6 ounce FMC program. Right, so here we go. Clear. So let's have a look. We're in EGPD. EGPD. And we're heading for EGCC. EGCC. There we are. Cost index 7, cruising today at a flight level of 230. Zero fuel weights, 26, block fuel, only 4.9. We're travelling a light today, performance 1.5 down. 0.5. Temperature 40. So flight plan, departure from runway 23. Okay, so let's insert that. From EGPD we're going to ADN. ADN. This waypoint. Some miles away, that ADN I'd imagine. And then from ADN, it's P18, P18, takes us to Tilney, there we are, let's insert there, and then arrival, we're expecting 23 right, that's 23 right, by the RZ4 D arrival, approach fires, insert performance, V speeds, there we go, come back up there. Straight. AT TCAS. There's a line. There was so seatbelts, no smoking, beacon light can all come on. We'll be pushing back. Ooh, hold on. Friday with that. Got to get a little truck out. Always forget this. There we go. Truck's already there. So yeah, what do we have? Seatbelts, no smoking, beacon lights all on. There we go. Fuel pumps can all come on now. And we're ready to push back and start. So let's just come back to the chart. We'll need to push back to that way. Parking brake off. Bring the plane back. There we go. Ignition selector. And yeah, let's get ourselves up and running, shall we? Get the plane turning already. As we prepare to depart out from a pretty cloudy Aberdeen, must be said. Tag. So I think we got ready in record time here. Ignition selector, normal. Ground spoilers armed. Water brake, max. Flaps. AP master switch. AP bleed. Off. AP master switch, off. Anti-ice, there we go. Turn to nose light, parking brakes. Parking brake off. Taxi config. Yeah, weather radar on. There we are, we're good. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, in preparation for takeoff, please ensure your seatbelts fastened, tray table stowed, armrests down, seats are upright position. I don't know why I keep saying it, because it's usually not the captain who says all that, it's cabin crew. Nice little short taxi down to the end of runway 34. Be prepared to depart out from Aberdeen on this really short flight to Manchester. It's been stuck in the UK for a while now, my easyJet pilot. Edinburgh, Luton, Aberdeen, now Manchester. Meanwhile, my Ryanair pilot is off to Cyprus next. Paphos. Where easyJet will be going from Manchester, somewhere interesting hopefully. Okay, we're lined up on our runway ready to depart, so let's get the strobes on, these lights on. There we are, packs off for departure out. Let's get the timer ticking. Manflex 40 SRS. We did put the flaps down, right? Yeah. Yes, we did. In such a hurry. So easy to forget stuff when you're in a hurry. There's a car on the runway. Why? It's really quite distracting. Positive rate of climb, there we go, gear up. It's wanting me to turn already, but I want to get above that mountain before I do anything, or mountain, hill even, before I do anything like that. Okay, now we can engage that, so it's going to swing us around straight away. We can put the packs, there we are, packs can come back down there. Thrust, climb thrust. And we'll get the flaps up momentarily. As I said, we're very light today on this flight. Let's get standard QNH already up in the clouds. Signs off. Right, we'll switch to the wing view. We'll see you for arrival into Manchester. Okay, welcome back. We're just coming from 80 nautical miles where we'll need to begin our descent because, of course, we are at 23,000 feet, not higher. So let's get ourselves sorted. So come down to MCD menu, MC menu, weather request, send, turn to that. Right, what am I doing? Performance data, that's the one I want. So approach data QNH in Manchester 1015. Temperature in Manchester is a quite cool 15 degrees. A wind is 260 at 6 knots. Much in the way of wind. And our radio altimeter for this arrival is going to be on 200. There we go. Awesome. Right, and then I guess we'll begin our descent down. We're descending down to 3,500 feet. So let's descend at that rate. And there we go, we begin our descent into Manchester. So you can see what a short flight that was out of Aberdeen. That was incidentally, I've got my easyJet and my Sim Toolkit Pro, I think the name for it for a minute, both running, so it'd be interesting to compare the landing rates between the two, just out of interest. That's what his plan route is all about. Step it through a minute. I want to see what's going on here. Yeah, it's like we come in totally the wrong. No. Yeah, we need to almost come off at a... Why are we coming around that angle? That seems really weird. So from Rosun we need to go direct in, yeah? Rosun directive Fear 23. Let's have a look. SATA-III. Yes, so Rosun to USR, right? So let's clear that. Is it going to let us? No, I don't think it is. So anyway, it's set. I tell you what, when we get to SATA, we'll just go direct USR. It's probably going to be the easiest way to do it. But we could go direct USR from here actually. So altitude 4312. Yeah, let's go direct USR. Here we go. That's just not buying it for some reason. What's going on with this tonight? Direct USR. It just doesn't want to know, does it? It's interesting. I'll tell you what, we'll just manually fly it. Okay, let's go. Let's bring ourselves around on our own free will. Then there we go. Awesome. Manually handle that speed as well. There we are. Take it down to 250. Get those auto brakes set to medium. Start getting the lights on. There we go. So we slow the aircraft down. Oh, wow, very short flight. I'm impressed. We'll probably be landing in 10 minutes, so we've made really good time down from Aberdeen. We can probably ease that rate of descent right up. There we go. As we prepare to land in Manchester. 23 right, wanted to give me 23 left, but I didn't fancy the big long taxi, so we're landing 23 right, and that will save us having to go for miles. Right, let's reset the brake there. Brilliant. Switch over to local QNH. So yeah, this is what can I say? This is coming to the end of this flight, as I said in some other videos. It's the end of my frequent loads of airline flights for now. God, the weeks have gone quickly, I tell you. Seems ages ago we were flying to some of the places we've been to. Crazy. Got some exciting flights coming up. So my next Air Canada flight, you saw me flying to Calgary. We're going to a place in British Columbia nestled in amongst the Rocky Mountains called Terrace Northwest Regional or something. And that's in a valley in the Rocky Mountains somewhere. So that promises to be a really interesting flight. So looking forward to doing that one at some point. So yeah, as always we have a mixture of familiar and new and interesting destinations on this this channel. See, I'm not sure why I wanted me to route me in that way. And it's just, I mean, in reality, this is what would happen anyways. You don't always follow the stars to the letter. You get vectored off by ATC. So we're not doing anything that isn't realistic here by flying in this manner. So yeah, we can ease right back up because we're plenty low. Quite a low cloud base here in Manchester as we hit that cloud now. We'll switch these on. There we go. We'll dim that a little bit, as we're still clinging those cloud tops. 1,000 feet drop in 10 miles. So ease that up even more. Slowly approach speed to 220. There we go. Let's just have a look at what our landing speed's going to be. So go to the performance page. Approach landing speed is going to be 128. Okay, bear that in mind. We're still managing to skip. So yeah, this is interesting. Really low cloud base in we're like flying down a valley of clouds. That's pretty cool. There we go. Let's pay attention to what we're doing now. Get Sky Dolly on shortly. See a little bit of the ground there below us already, so the clouds aren't silly thick. Another fine British summer's day. So let's put the localizer on. Let's get Sky Dolly doing its thing. Ladies and gentlemen, we shall shortly be arriving into Manchester. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to press this little button. Oh, it doesn't do it yet until I probably put some flaps out or something.
2,500.
So we will go flaps 1 now. Let's see if it does it now. What the... No, maybe it's got to be established on the localizer or something. Let's slow the plane even more. We'll slow it to 180. There we go. Awesome. We're established on the localizer. Let's again approach mode. See if it does it now. Ah, come on. Really? So it's not going to give me the cabin landing sound thing? Come on. One last chance. Nope. That's strange. Sometimes it does. Anyway, let's concentrate on getting this thing on the ground then. It's pretty murky out there, as you can see. Not going to see a lot of Manchester as we come into land here, that's for sure. So, yeah, ground spotters armed. Landing gear down 3 greens. God, this is really grim. What the hell? Can't see anything. Really? Is this really that bad up in Manchester? Come on, it can't be that bad, surely. Surely.
2,500.
Got quite a strong wind still, 20 knots. Ah, this is crazy. Just want to drop out of that cloud base so I can see a little bit of the ground there, so I think we will do that very shortly. The wind not relenting though. Hopefully it will as we get lower down, but yeah, wow, what a day. God, it's going to do it now. No, totally give up. Maybe we're on the ground. Maybe you got to do the takeoff one for the landing one to do anything. I don't know. Anyway, there's our runway. There's the city of Manchester. We've seen it quite a bit recently. As you can see, we're in quite a sort of an offset position because of the wind. It is not relenting up really. Nice to finally descend out the murky skies. Although it doesn't look the most pleasantest of days up here in Manchester. The wind's still refusing to relent. That's okay, I mean we can handle this. I would prefer it if it did drop down a little bit. Starting to now, there you go. Down to 17. Still more than I would like. It's supposed to only be 6. It is quite interesting how quickly the wind can increase with altitude. Wow, there we go. It's stronger than
1,000.
anticipated. The wind's really got up here. 1,000 checked. Now it's starting to ease up a bit, down to 15. 14. 13. There we go. Finally. Okay, my control.
400.
Stay on course here.
300.
Ease a little bit this way. Down a bit. There we go.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Retard.
Seem pretty reasonable. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Manchester. That's going to do that old thing. There we go, cycle that. Still don't know why it does that, it's really weird. So we have arrived into Manchester. Be interesting to compare the landing rates between my two things. You can see how grey it is here, jeez. Although strangely the ground seems quite bright. It's almost like shadows are not really there. Should be a bit darker. No, I don't know, maybe it's okay. Try and find a gate to park ourselves up at. Got some up the side here, I think. Here we go. There we are. Stop that recording. Okay, so minus 238 says the easyJet. And my other one says, there we go, minus 252. Look at that. There we are. That's interesting. Two different calculations. I trust the Sim Toolkit Pro one more, to be honest with you. So a little bit firmer landing than I thought. Weird. So let's have a look at our Sky Dolly replay. As we come out of the cloud. There we go, we got our flaps down. We do now. Try that rear stabilizer there, stuck in that wrap. So yeah, see that the sun's shining off that shimp. It should be dark. Should be. Okay. So yeah, here we are coming in for arrival into Manchester. So let's see, was it really that firm a landing? It probably was. I mean, 2.5 is still not shoddy. Yeah, I think that's a perfectly reasonable landing. Look at that, pretty much bang on the centre line. We weren't far off that centre line at all. Let's just recycle that quickly, and then we can go. Okay, so this just about brings us to the end of this flight. We realise I had choice flights. Thank you so much for choosing this one, and wish you a pleasant onward browsing journey. Arrival here into Manchester. I don't know why the replay is so stuttery on this. It's not because my other YouTube video is still uploading, is it? Normally it's quite smooth. That's a shame. Yeah. It's funny how you hear the engines have to start back up. It's crazy. Anyway, there we go. I think, all in all, a pretty reasonable landing. Why is this replay so stuttery? It's a shame. There we go, that's a bit better now. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you another time on another flight. I don't know what's gone on in my box there. Why has it done that?